We are products of our past, but we don't have to be prisoners of it. One day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching. Real strength is letting people lose you instead of begging them to choose you. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits, and some may exploit your generosity. Some people only care about you if you are doing something for them. Sometimes you will never be 100% sure about a decision, but always make a decision because it is better to go back and fix it than to never make it at all. Never take someone's feelings for granted. You never know how much courage they took to share them. Just be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical person that you are. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react. If you never tasted a bad apple, you would never appreciate a good apple. Never be so kind, you forget to be clever, and never be so clever, you forget to be kind. The measure of a man is the way he bears up under misfortune. Your life improves once you realize no one cares except you. Love is not enough to make a happy, lasting relationship. Being open and unafraid to communicate is vastly important, even if it's a difficult conversation. If you're lucky enough to get a second chance at something, don't waste it. If you like being alone, it's a sign that you have inner strength and independent thinking. Sometimes having no friends indicates that you have more time to be with yourself and focus on your own growth. A person who likes being alone has more ability to appreciate moments of solitude to enjoy the simplicity of life. Always remember, your focus determines your reality. If you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. Sometimes you have to walk away from people, not because you don't care, but because they don't. And this is self-respect. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. Develop a willingness to be disliked. This will grant you the freedom to do what needs to be done, even if it's unpopular. Never brag about your progress or tell people your plans, as your friends today may become your worst enemies tomorrow. People will walk in and out of your life, and those you least expect will become past remembrances of a temporary time you once thought was permanent. You train people how to treat you, unconsciously or not. When someone shows you their true colors, don't try and paint a different picture. There are no bad emotions, only bad reactions to them. You have to learn how to channel your negative emotions in a constructive way. The more responsibility you take, the more you empower yourself to actually do something about that pain. If nothing else, some people just teach you how not to be. If you're lucky enough to get a second chance at something, don't waste it. Don't be afraid to start over again. This time you are not starting from scratch. You are starting from experience. If it's out of your hands, it deserves freedom from your mind too. Given the choice between being right and being kind, choose kind. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. If you have more than 3 priorities, you have none. You can't lose what you never had. You can't keep what's not yours, and you can't hold on to some things that don't want to stay. You may be the only person left who believes in you, but it's enough. All endings are also beginnings. We just don't know it at the time. To see someone's true character, notice only 2 things: how they treat people they don't know, and how they respond when things don't go their way. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. Sometimes you have to suffer in life not because you are a bad person, but because you didn't realize when to stop being good to the wrong person. The day a blind man sees, The first thing he throws away is the stick that helped him all his life. You can't change someone who doesn't see a problem with their actions. One of the biggest mistakes we make is assuming that other people think the way we think. You can't make someone love you by giving them more of what they already don't appreciate. The greatest thing you can give yourself is freedom from what others think. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. Your clothes don't need to be expensive, but they must be clean, neat, and tidy. Wrinkles in your clothes can diminish your elegance. Leave when a promise turns into a sorry. Forget trying to change people. Either change yourself or change your environment, or both. You learn a lot about people when they don't get what they want from you. Drive carefully on this road called life, because people will switch lanes on you without a signal. You grow as much as the amount of truth you're willing to accept about yourself without running away. Being honest may not get you a lot of friends, but it'll always get you the right ones. The first to apologize is the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest. Only the disciplined ones in life are free. If you are undisciplined, you are a slave to your moods and passions. If you have to keep asking yourself if something is worth it, then maybe it's not. More important than the ability to pick the right one is the strength to walk away from the wrong one. Anything that you start to take a relaxed attitude towards stops controlling you. Forgiving people in silence and never speaking to them again is a form of self-care. You'll realize it sooner or later. Everything is going to be all right. Maybe not today, but eventually.